You're nervous, you're scared, you can't get your breath, maybe your pulse is racing, your heart's beating. I don't think that there is a human being alive who has not felt those feelings. Now, I'm gonna talk about test anxiety. Lots of people experience it different ways. For me, I have this little man on my chest right here, and he tells me how dumb I am, how I can't do it, how I'll never do it, and that is test anxiety for lots of different people. Frequently when I describe that little man to my kids and I look at them, their eyes get really big and they start nodding because they're like, oh my God, yes, that's me too. So first, I want you to know that you are not alone. Everybody feels scared and everybody feels nervous, and taking a standardized test, especially when you feel like part of your future is on the line, it is natural and it is okay to be nervous about that. The symptoms might be physical, like when you start sweating or you can't breathe, or you feel like every single thing that I studied for this test last night is gone. It is just not there. I know nothing about this subject. Or it could be that you can't stop the little man in your mind and in your solar plexus and in your heart from telling you how dumb you are and how you will never get this right. Now that you know that everybody has it, what do we do about it? The best way to deal with it is familiarity. You are most anxious when you are in a situation that you don't know how to deal with. So for instance, like brushing your teeth. You're not worried about that, right? Because you know how to brush your teeth, you do it every day. Another piece of test anxiety is when it's high stakes. Another reason brushing your teeth doesn't freak you out is because if you miss one day or you don't get that back molar, it doesn't really matter. You'll get it when you go to bed at night, or you'll get it tomorrow, whatever. So high stakes and familiarity, or lack of familiarity, are the two things that are most important when it comes to test anxiety. How do we fix it? Best way to fix it is to be prepared, to know what is going to happen, to be familiar with it. The greatest predictor of success on the SAT is familiarity. That means that the single most important way to get a high score is to know what you're doing and how it happens and how it works, to know how long the sections are, to know how many minutes, to know what the directions are, to know when it is easy, when it's medium, when it's hard. That is the most important thing. So in terms of the SAT, that's easy. Take a lot of practice tests, take a lot of prep, whether that's individual tutoring, whether that's Khan Academy, whatever you need to do to get it so that you are as familiar with that test as you are with the back of your hand, that's what you want to do. Now, let's imagine that you've done all that, and when it comes, the big day, you are still nervous.